How are we? I hope you've been well. It's another week. Um, so, Konsokijo, Inspire YG. Um, I want to invite everybody who is coming on here for the first time. This is a page that was created to inspire and empower people around the world. Anybody who might come through it um, and never seen me or never heard of me before, this is the reason why this page was created. So, first and foremost, I hope you've been well. Um, uh, Somebody made fun of my calendar, but they were talking about who has a calendar like that in 2020. Obviously, trying to be nice and to say that, hey, you are analog. I take it. Um, Anyway, I digress. So today I thought I'll make a video and just talk about my journey with finding my sense of belonging and how that transition, I mean, how that journey was. So I think I would have to say it started 7 years ago. 7 years ago. This kind of person who believed in having a community, being around like-minded people, being around people who um, shared the same values, and especially back home in Kenya, it was more about being in the community. It could be working with children, children who lived on the streets, or it could be orphaned children who lived in children's homes, or children homes, or it could be the elderly in the community who did not have their loved ones. It's just that social work or community work that I really loved, and because I could do it, I used to do it with most of my friends and most of the youth from my church. Now, it was one of the things I thought about when I moved to Australia, because I was like, now what do I do? Like, I'm in this new country. Can I find this kind of groups? Can I find this kind of people? And then I realized that at the time, I really didn't. For me to see a sense of, for me to have that sense of belonging, I did not think about it as it could come from within. I always thought of how I should get it from outside, from without. And it was like I needed to be around people. I needed to be around groups, and so my challenge was trying to fit in. And it's normally very hard when you move to a new country, and especially when you don't know people, because then you have to go through that journey of trying to see to first and foremost learn the culture. There's culture shock. You're obviously trying to settle. You're obviously trying to find your way, to find your ground, to know, to maneuver the areas, the new towns or the new cities, and just the way of life is different. Um, but yeah, so my journey was a bit hard because of that, because I did not look inward. I did not think about, okay, now you as consul, what can you offer? I always thought about, can I be within a group and then contribute? I mean, just be a part of a group. I did not think about it like, can I sit down and look inwardly first? And mostly looking at what is my purpose? Like, why is it that I was created? Why am I still here? Why do I get up every day? What do I live for? Um, so I couldn't get that when I was around noise and I was around trying to fit here, fit there, please this one, please that one. Um, and it was just it was just hard, for lack of a better word. What I learned around this time, because around that time is when I was feeling like I feel like I became more close to God. Like, I feel like I've always loved God, and I've always felt His presence around me. And He's obviously taken me or guided me to follow the right path, whatever that right path is, or has been for me. But I feel like this journey of trying to belong, I don't know what I was trying to belong to, try to fit in. And then God reminded me that you cannot hear my voice in the midst of noise. Like, you will have to stay still. You will have to you will have to stay still, and then you can hear my voice, and then you can know why is it you are here, and what is that brought you to this country, and what is that you can achieve. But you can do that if you are everywhere, if you're everywhere, if you're around the noise and the crowd all the time. So I think it was quite an interesting epiphany for me, um, because at that moment is when I just decided that I would go through that journey of understanding myself, understanding why God created me, understanding why I'm here, and what is that I'm meant to achieve. And it was until I did that I started realizing I was looking for a sense of belonging from outside, but all along it was inside. So it's a really interesting concept, but it's also understanding that we as human beings are born, or are, we are innately social, but at the same time we came to this world alone. That means that there's some part of us that needs to still take care of us and live with us alone, like without being around crowds or the noise. There's that part in us that requires us to be alone, to sit down and reflect on our purpose in life, reflect on why we are here, reflect on our passions, reflect on our gifts and talents that God has given us to share with the world. We cannot do this. That's why you hear people say the journey towards purpose can be lonely, because you need that stillness, and to be still sometimes you have to be alone. And when I understood that there's nothing wrong with being alone, and here and there you do need to be social, you do need to hang out with people, you do need to have friends. That's why we are social beings. But like I said, that sense of belonging, you can find it from within first, and then by the time you find it, that community or that sense of community, you already have yourself fulfilled from within, and then now the one that will come from outside will just be an overflow, right? So I thought I'd share that, just for any young people out there, or anybody out there who's struggling with feeling alone, to know that you are full. You were born, you have that sense of belonging within you, and so you should first try and find it within you, and then naturally, innately, your community will find you, or it will just be it will just find you, because you'll be whole. So I just thought I'd share that today, and just hope you have a good week. This week, was it this week? Yeah, this week was Are You Okay? Are You Okay Day was on Thursday. So I'm very passionate about mental health, and taking care of our mental health. So I hope you're well. This is a tough year for everybody. I just hope if you're going through things that you're not managing to deal with by yourself, please feel free to reach out to a friend that cares, or reach out to a therapist. But don't just stay with things by yourself. Just know that there are people out there who are ready to listen to you and support you. Okay, now I just want to wish you a blessed week. Have a lovely week, and don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more to come. So till the next one, till next time. See you in the next one. Bye.